Hello and welcome. I'm really excited for today's video because it's a little bit of a collaboration with LOOKFANTASTIC US. LOOKFANTASTIC contacted me a few weeks ago and they asked if I'd like to be part of their birthday celebration campaign in September. And I was really excited that they contacted me and really excited to participate in this campaign. So they asked me to just pick out a few items from their website that they then kindly sent me, and they challenged me to create a birthday glam look to celebrate their birthday, which is through September. LOOKFANTASTIC carries so many great brands, so many brands that I love and some that I've never tried before. So I was really excited to browse through their offerings and see what they had. They just have tons of makeup and beauty products, so there was a lot to choose from. I also have a discount code that they were kind enough to give me that you folks can all use. That's going to be listed below, and all the products that I used today will be listed below as well. I ended up creating this look with a lot of glow and glitter, which I think you can't go wrong with glow and glitter when it comes to a birthday look. So if you'd like to see how I put this together and everything I used, my thoughts on all the products that I used, just keep on watching. All right, so I want to start out doing the complexion. So I already have my foundation and concealer on. That's products that I already had in my collection. Everything is going to be listed below as always, but I wanted to now get into a little bit of bronzer, blush, and highlight. And I was really excited to see these Daniel Sandler products, and I was able to get them in this little set of 4. It comes with 2 blushes, a highlighting shade, and a shade that looks like it'll work pretty well as a bronzing shade for me. So I've heard a lot about these Daniel Sandler products before, and they look really different from anything that I've tried. They're very liquidy. They're almost like a water formula. So I'm really curious to try these out. I'm going to show you some swatches on the screen while I'm doing this. I'm going to start with this shade, which I'm going to use as a bronzer, and this is the shade Sun Glow. And 3 of these 4 little bottles have a little bit of shimmer in them. This is one of them. This, the highlighter, and one of the blushes have a little bit of shimmer in them. So you can see what the texture is like there. It looks like a really nice color for a bronzer for me. Not too warm or orangey, and nice little bit of rosiness in there. And I'm just using my Real Techniques setting brush to apply this onto the face. I got a little bit more pigment payoff than I was expecting, so I'm just taking my sponge here that I use to apply my foundation and concealer. Just kind of patting that out to make sure it blends really nicely into the skin. And then I'll go ahead and work on the other cheek. I'll apply a bit to my forehead and along my jawline as well. I really like how that looks on the face. It has a really beautiful glowy finish, so if you like a glowy bronzer, you might like this. I think the shade is really nice. It's a really nice sort of natural sun-kissed look to it, and it really does feel like nothing on the skin. I've never quite applied a makeup product and not even been able to feel the product going onto my skin. It was just like water or nothing on my skin. So it's really interesting, and I love how sheer and lightweight it is. I'm taking my Rephr 02 brush into a little bit more of that bronzer, and I'm just going to do my little bit of lip shading that I like to do. And actually I'm going to stick with the same brush and just put a little bit along my lower lash line. I have a plan for my eye look, but I don't have any shadow that I wanted to really put along the lower lash line, so I think it's nice sometimes just to soften things out on the lower lash line a little bit with the bronzer that you're going to use, rather than leaving the lower lash line completely bare. And I'll pull a little bit through the crease as well. Create a nice little transition shade for my eye look that I'm gonna do. All right, and for my blush, I'm gonna mix these two blush shades together. This one is Luxe, it's the more sort of orangey coral, and this one is Pop, which is more of a true pink shade. So I'm just going to shake them up, put them on the back of my hand, and then apply them to my face. Those are the two colors. Just mix them together. Makes a really nice sort of warm, pinky peachy shade. And I'm just gonna take what's on my fingers, tap that onto my cheeks. I'm gonna take my Sonia G Classic base and just blend that in. So as you can probably see, a very little bit goes a long way with these. I think it's great that you can get them in this set because these are all little mini sizes, and even these small sizes are gonna last a really long time, I think. Just kind of swiping whatever is left on my brush over the eyelids, just for that continuity of color throughout the face. So again, just like the bronzer, I think that these are really beautiful, lightweight, sheer formula, but they pack a lot of punch with the pigment actually, and the shades are really beautiful. You can see how much is left on my hand, how little it took for me to get this nice full blushy look. So I want to go in with the highlighter now. This one is in the shade Moon Glow. Same process, just putting a little bit on the back of my hand right there. And then I'm going to take the Real Technique setting brush again. It's been wiped clean of any of that bronzer pigment, and I'm just going to pat that right into the skin. I love how dewy and glowy that looks. I love liquid and cream cheek products for that reason, because they have that tendency to just look really natural, but also really glowy, really dewy and fresh on the skin. So I'm really happy with how all of those products work together and that beautiful, almost glossy look that they provide. All right, and now for eyes, I have 3 products that I got for the eyes. I don't know if I'm going to use all 3 of them, but I'm definitely going to use this. This is the Stila Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow. This is in the shade Tulip Twinkle. And I can remember when I was buying a lot of these Stila Glitter and Glows a couple of years ago, I was always interested in this shade, but I never got it. So I was really excited to get it this time and try this out. It's a beautiful sort of warm rosy pink with multicolored glitters in it. And then I got a couple of these glitter liners too. These are from NYX. They're called Glitter Goals. I've never tried this line of liners before, but I thought these would be really fun and pretty to pair with this look. So that's the gold one there, which is the shade Zodiac Queen. And then this navy blue one is called Stage Trooper. And that's what that one looks like. So all of these products are really beautiful and glittery, and they have multicolored glitter flecks throughout them. So I want to start with the Stila product. My plan is just to put this all over the lid. I just kind of winged out the shape there. I'm gonna take my little mini booster brush from Sonia G and just blend right at the edges. I don't want it to be too defined of a graphic eye. I'm gonna let that set down, and then I'm gonna probably top it up with another layer. But for now, I'm just going to do the same thing on my other eye. Okay, now this side is almost set down, so I'm just going to go in with another layer and really build up that color. All right, now that I've got all that pink glitter, I'm gonna take my Victoria Beckham Cocoa liner, and I'm gonna do my upper waterline, and I'm gonna do a little bit of a line here too with a very, very slight little wing. And then I'm going to come back and use this gold glitter to top off the liner. All right, now into this Zodiac Queen liner from NYX. It has a really nice little brush applicator, and I just wanna top off that brown line I did with this. So here it is up close. I actually love how that little gold liner looks. It's really subtle, but it adds something really special and fun to the look, I think. And it was really easy to use. Actually, maybe I will take this other shade. This is the Stage Trooper shade. I'm just gonna put a little bit of this right on the outer part where it really wings up there. Just for that little flick at the end of the eye. Now I'm just going to put on some of my mascara, and then I'll be back to finish up with the lips and just show you the whole completed look. All right, so here's the eye look completed. I just used my Lancome mascara on my upper and lower lashes, and I really like how this eye look turned out. I will say the Stila glitter is not completely opaque, so I think in the future if I wanted to make sure that the color was looking really even there, I would just put down probably like a matte or a cream, like pink shade, sort of like that, or even a more nude neutral shade, just all over the lid underneath, and then put this on top. And then I think it would just show up a little bit more opaque, but I'm actually okay with that kind of sheer, glossy, glittery look of that shadow. And I think the shade is really beautiful. And I love that little glitter liner there with the combo of the gold and the navy blue. I think that's really fun. All right, so now last but not least, I want to finish off with the lips. And I'm going to be using a lip liner and a balm over top for my lips. I think it's nice to have just a more subtle, subdued lip when there's so much glitter going on with the eyes here. So I chose this lip pencil from Mellow, and I don't think I'd ever actually heard of this brand before, but I really like the look of this color. It's the shade Aria. Just show you a little swatch there. So it's a really beautiful nude, kind of mid-tone peachy pink color that I thought would be perfect to go with pretty much any look. So I'm just going to line my lips with this and then sort of fill in just a little bit with this color. All right, so that's that color on the lips. I love that for an everyday neutral lip color. And this actually feels a lot like the Pat McGrath lip liners, the Permagel liners that she has. Very similar feel, and actually I think it's quite a similar component too. And then to top it off and finish the lip, I have my all-time favorite lip balm. I was able to get the By Terry Baume de Rose. This is the liquid version, so it's in this kind of lip gloss form. It's like a liquid lip balm form. I always use the By Terry Baume de Rose. I have it in the pots. I have the original and I have a few of the tinted shades, and it is my #1 favorite balm. I think it's the best lip balm you can get. And so I was really happy to now get it in this liquid formula. So I'm just gonna top off the lips with this. And just blend in with my finger. Feels great. It feels like the one in the pot, but it's just a little bit more liquidy and it's a little bit more glossy looking too. All right, and then I forgot, I also got this setting spray. This is a L'Oreal Shake and Glow Luminous Setting Spray. I had never tried this before, but I was kind of curious. I don't use setting sprays a lot, but I thought that this one, it's supposed to be glowy, and I tested the spritzer, and it's really nice and fine mist. So I wanted to just add this and make this look extra glowy. The mist feels lovely on the skin, and it has a light floral scent, not overpowering at all, I don't find. I actually chose this one because it's glowy, but it doesn't seem to have hyaluronic acid in it. And for me, that's good because too much hyaluronic acid on my skin tends to break me out. So if I can, I avoid using too many products with hyaluronic acid in it. And so that one was just perfect. And you can see it's added even more of a beautiful moisturized glow to the skin. So here's the completed look. I actually really liked every single thing that I tried here. Some things I knew that I would like. I know that I like these Stila glitter and glows. I know that I love the By Terry Baume de Rose. And I was just really so curious to try these Daniel Sandler products, and they didn't disappoint. I think they're beautiful, and I love that you can get them in a little set. You can try all these different colors. And you've got a bronzer, you've got a highlight, and a couple of blush tones to play around with. I also really like these NYX glitter liners. I would definitely pick up more shades of these. Just a really great way to add a bit of fun and excitement to a look really quickly and easily. And they were really easy to work with, and I love how they look on the eyes. The setting spray looks great. I love that dewy finish it added. And the lip liner is really nice too. It feels very comfortable with the balm on top. And I think this color suits this look and would suit tons of other looks. That's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you so much to Look Fantastic for reaching out and asking me to participate in your birthday celebration campaign. It was really exciting for me, and I had a lot of fun picking up these products and creating this look, so thanks so much. Let me know if you have any questions or comments below. I always love to see those. And if you'd like to see more from me and you haven't subscribed to my channel already, I'd really love for you to do so. Thanks again so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.